It feels like it's been a while, but we have another content drop here on MLB 25. A little double upload day. Dropped a gameplay video earlier today. If you missed that, feel free to check it out. But taking a look at the calendar, we do have more content coming later this week. The next few weeks, we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But today, we have a new multiplayer program and Captain Blizzard program, and I would assume a new ranked season. I'm very curious to see what the content's looking like, how many new cards we have and everything, because we are getting pretty late in the year. Are there any new finest cards, anything like that? But I think I want to go ahead and take a look first at the new Captain Blizzard program. As always, hey, feel free to drop your thoughts on everything, the new cards. What are you looking forward to? What do you think of them? Anything like that? Down in the comment section, we have our Captain Blizzard drop number 2. If it's anything like the other one, yeah, we should have 2 captains, and it shouldn't be a super hard program to get through. Now, taking a look at 5 points, there are 3 standard packs and 5,000 XP. At 10 points, you get 3 Ballin' as a Habit packs. At 15 points, you get 5,000 XP, and our first of 2 new captain cards today. Hal Newhauser is the old timers captain. We can see 120 stamina, 107 hits per 9, 109 pitching clutch. Velo's at 99, so is the break. Now the walks per 9 is at 96, but he does have 93 control. Those usually go together. Taking a look at the top right of the screen, we have the pitch velocity and his pitch selection on each of those. 4-seam fastball, sweeping curve, changeup, slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Still looking at the top right, we see the velo. We see the control on each pitch. Really looking very, very good for Hal Newhauser. And then the break is looking very good as well. Maxed out on 2 of his 5 pitches. But, I mean, minimum being 89 is not bad at all. You can see he's a pickoff artist, and he has break outlier. And then the captain boost. So, players who played prior to the year 1970, if you use 8 or more, you get that tier 3 boost, which gives you plus 10 contact versus each side, plus 10 batting clutch, and plus 10 hits per 9. And I feel like it was like MLB, maybe like 19 or 20, I don't remember which one, but there was a signature series, Hal Newhauser, I think maybe in the XP reward path. It was the same year, I think, that they had like the prestige stuff for cards or whatever. But anyways, there was a signature series, Hal Newhauser, one year, and I don't know if anybody remembers, but that card was actually really good. So I'm curious to see how this one plays. We got at 20 points a deluxe choice pack. And then to finish the program at 25 points, we have 5,000 XP and Eric Gagne 45 saves club, the captain card. 116 for his hits per 9. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I mean, he does have maxed out strikeouts per 9, pitching clutch, velo, break. His walks per 9 sitting at 104 paired with 90 control. But I'm kind of surprised he's not like at least 120 for the hits per 9. But taking a look in the top right, we see the velo. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if we got to the captain boost and it gave hits per 9. Never mind, I'm stupid. But taking a look at his pitch selection in the top right, 4-seam fastball, Vulcan, change, splitter, slurve, and a slider. We see the velo on each pitch. Now we see the control on each pitch. Looking really good besides the slider. That's the only thing that's kind of lacking in terms of control and break. As well for Gagne on his break, he's maxed out on 3 of the 5. Slider is only sitting at 80. It looks like being his pentuptuary pitch, not going to be super good. Taking a look at the quirks, though, he does have outlier on the 4-seam fastball, and it's not like the slider is going to be bad. It's just not as good as his other pitches. I might use the slurve instead. Now for the captain boost, 6 players who have recorded 45 saves in a single season on your squad. Off the top of my head, I got no clue who in the game qualifies for this. If y'all know the players in the game who can go to this boost, once you unlock Gagne, you can literally sort by boosted by captain. It's super easy to find, but his tier 3 boost, and there it is, yeah, plus 10 hits per 9, plus 10 stamina, plus 10 strikeouts per 9, and plus 10 walks per 9. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the plus 10 walks per 9 impacts the control of pitches, you know, the power size, everything like that. But let's go ahead and take a look at how you're earning progress in this program. Drop 2 missions, PXP with captain cards. That includes the team affinity cards. 750 PXP gets you 5 points. 5 innings pitched with old-timer pitchers gets you 5 points. They give you some eligible players. 5 points for 10 hits with old-timer hitters. If you get 2 innings pitched with players who tally. So, I mean, there's some. Gagne, Hoffman, Kenley Jansen, Dennis Eckersley, Bruce Sutter. Just 2 innings pitched with those guys gets you 2 points, gets you 5 points, and then 5 strikeouts with those guys gets you 5 points. So this really doesn't seem bad at all. There's also a drop 1 collection if you want to go ahead and collect the Brian Roberts from the first one. That's going to get you 5 points in the program. So you only have to do 4 of these 5 missions. You'd love to see that. But we're not done with the new content today. We should have a new ranked season. So I'm not sure if there's going to be new World Series rewards. It looks like no. Okay, wow. I am going to have to start grinding some ranked seasons. Now, I'm trying to do daily gameplay videos. Hopefully, I don't give up or miss a day. But I don't care really about the ranked rewind. I know a lot of people do. This is going to bring down the price of a lot of these cards. Maybe I should have sold some of them. Because I feel like it was kind of expected we were going to get this. We do have a new weekend classic starting in 37 days, so quite some time, but it looks like there's going to be a new weekend classic sometime in, what would that be, January? But this is what I'm interested in personally, because I can get to 1,000. How many do I get? I get to choose 1, and it's no sell. Okay, so never mind. I'm not interested in this, because out of these cards, I personally have, I think... I don't even know. I have 2 of them, and I don't even know which ones, man. But anyways, at least you can get 1 of these from that. And I guess maybe if you're doing a co-op. But no new World Series rewards, no new cards, it looks like here in the ranked season. But we should. I would be surprised if we didn't have new cards in the multiplayer program. Let's go ahead and take a look. And... Okay, so not new, not new. I know a lot of people don't have these. Wait, oh, I didn't even realize. Yo, Jason Varitek was like 250,000 stubs. Oh, man. Wait, dude, part of me wants to go through and sell these, but it's like I really don't need stubs. But it's like before he goes down, I'm actually gonna see, is my Jason Varitek sellable real quick, because he's about to go way down in price. Yo, how do I sort by name on here? Can I even do that? Position catcher, and then I think he was a breakout series, but Jason Varitek like 87 overall or whatever. Let me actually try to find him real quick. He's not sellable. All right, so most of these guys are probably not sellable for me. I just realized because of the big collections. Let's go ahead and take a look at the multiplayer program though. My bad. I had to try to capitalize on the stubs, because yeah, dude, if someone's playing MLB The Show right now and they get to 15 points, which we're gonna check how to do that in a second, it's probably not hard. Yo, you can make a lot of stubs. And yeah, he's already down at 217. All right, so 11,000 XP, Jose Bautista, Baskin Rewind, Flawless Rewind, Wanked Rewind. Dude, I can't talk, man. Too many R's. So all of these are previous cards. All these are previous cards. All these are previous cards. Machado was going for, yeah, over 400,000 stubs. Man, if someone sits here today and grinds out the multiplayer program, they are going to get some crazy amounts of stubs, I think. But I might be tripping, man. I thought there was going to be some new cards, and I'm almost positive none of these are new. Let's see, man. Let's see. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any of these cards are new, which makes sense. Like, we're towards the last part of MLB The Show 25, right? We are late in the year, and it's time for everybody to use every card. I'm just a little bit surprised. I still feel like, based on the comments I've seen from y'all, based on like my own personal wants, I feel like there's plenty of guys, at least active players. I don't really know about the legends. I forgot who y'all said, because I think there's at least a few of them, but especially for active players, there's plenty of guys who probably could have gotten finest cards and don't have them yet. But it's nice to see that they're re-releasing all these cards. This is going to bring the price down of everybody. Maybe I should have waited to do my spending spree, but I'm not too worried, because I got like over 1 million stubs now anyways, I think. But it is what it is. I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't know about y'all, but personally, maybe I got my expectations too high. I'm just a little bit disappointed, man. 0 new cards besides the captain cards. Like, I feel like there are plenty of guys. You could still get finest cards too, but there's mode-specific missions that are repeatable. Get on base 15 times, repeatable in ranked solo or co-op for 5 points every time. 4,000 PXP in a single BR entry for 5 points every time. Every win you get in events is going to be 3 points. We got hits, just lots of hits for lots of points. Home runs for lots of points. Total base missions for lots of points. Stolen bases for lots of points. Runs for lots of points. Strikeouts for lots of points. And then PXP for lots of points. Yeah, so these cards are definitely going to come down in price. This is, if you did not notice up in the top left, the final multiplayer program of the year. We will not be getting another one. It makes sense because there's no new cards in here. I don't think they would just do this again or release new cards at this point, but I'm personally a little bit disappointed, man. I'm personally a little bit disappointed. No new Conquest map today, which I'm not surprised about. I would assume nothing in the pack shop. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing new in here. And then taking a look at the calendar, I guess that's what we got for today. On December 5th, there is a new player program. I would not be surprised if it's another Hall of Fame program, but there could be maybe a finest player program. Who knows? But we get at least I would assume it's just one, kind of like Lou Brock, but at least one new card on December 5th, which I think is Friday. Another new Captain Blizzard program on the 9th, new mini seasons on the 12th, and then on the 19th, new Captain Blizzard program and a new Diamond Quest. So I'm very interested to see if that's a rewind Diamond Quest. I'm just interested to see how all of this stuff is working. But as always, hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to drop a like if you did. Subscribe for daily videos. Again, we had a gameplay video dropping earlier today. I'm trying to do from November 30th, my birthday this year, until my birthday next year, at least one gameplay video every single day for a full year. So if gameplay is what you want, we should be having it every day, but you might enjoy one of these on screen, another on the channel. Otherwise, hopefully I would see you in tomorrow's daily video.